What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you stopping by for the first time, if you see something that you like during this video, please don't forget to subscribe at some point. Those of you stopping by that have been here before, welcome back to TLTG Reviews, my friends. Glad you came to see me. So right off the bat, let's go ahead and get it over with. Yes, I just trimmed my beard. Finally got word I'm going back to work in the next 2 days. Finally, been bored at the house. But why are we here today? So, a buddy of mine, a lot of you may know him from the channel Making Sense. Michael Dinsmore recently started making his own fragrances with X-Straight fragrance oils. So he did send me a couple of his offerings to check out. So today we're going to be checking out his formulations of Zaharoff 40 knots and Zaharoff Mephisto. Stay tuned. Any of you that have gotten sealed decants from Michael Dinsmore before, these are 17 milliliters. Very nice, heavy duty, thick base glass. Very thick vinyl labels. Caps go nice and snug. Has very good atomizers as well. They do the job. Oh man, yeah, that's Mephisto. So I have sprayed Mephisto and 40 knots already, but I figured we'd go ahead and talk about them on here. First, we'll do Mephisto. So Mephisto is very, very, very citrus heavy, very fruity. From what I understand, I do need to let these macerate a little bit because I did spray them both on my hand the other day. And I'll tell you what, they are very, very rich, thick, and full-bodied. I have not smelled the originals for comparison's sake, so I can't tell you, hey, this is 90% close or 80% close or spot on. I can't do any of those things. Unfortunately, I can just go off my nose and let you know what I smell, how good they smell, and the type of performance I'm getting. And you get a lot of lemon and wateriness off the top with Mephisto. I've been wanting to get Mephisto for the longest time, so Mike actually reached out to me and wanted me to pick out a few to try, and that's why I picked these two, because I've been eyeing Zaharoff 40 knots and Zaharoff Mephisto and the Mephisto Gento Uomo, because that one's got some violet in it, you know, add a little powderiness to it. I do like violet and violet leaf heavy fragrances. And that's when you definitely get the floral undertone of it, but it's definitely citrus dominant, very watery, aquatic. Perfect for this time of year. Very glad I got this one. I will be giving this one some wear later in the week and probably do a full review on it. I do need to get my hands on a decant of the original just for comparison's sake. But I can tell you, based off the spray the other day on my hand, I ended up washing it off at I ended up taking a shower 6 hours into wearing it. So I don't know the true performance on it just yet, but it went strong with a, you know, big oil sheen on my hand for 6 hours straight. And I will have Making Sense linked down below in the description if you want to check out some of his offerings, because his decants, he uses top quality decants. He really does. Very, very thick. So very citrus dominant, very watery, very aquatic. Let's check out 40 knots. We'll take a look at Zaharoff 40 knots. Yeah, so this one's very aquatic. I get a lot of like sea salt, marine sea notes. It's either sea notes or sea salt. Adds a little salty marine quality. Yeah, you can smell it out in the air, the sea salt. You get the sea salt right away. It's not overly salty, it's more of a natural salt. It doesn't really give off that synthetic quality, you know. That's one thing I can say about these is the quality. Like if you were to, you know, blind test me and spray this, I would never think it was a clone because of the quality of the oils that are being used. I'm not sure where he's sourcing them, where he's getting them from, but they definitely don't smell synthetic. At least on the paper, on the times I sprayed my hands, they have a very natural smell, especially 40 knots. 40 knots has a much more natural, not overly synthetic smell to it. If anything, I think Mephisto smells a little more synthetic than 40 knots does. Yeah, very aquatic. Definitely getting some sort of salt, sea salt, marine notes, sea notes, something like that. Very watery. It's very aquatic, to say the least. But there's also an underlying sweetness in this. Not sure what notes could possibly be giving some sort of sweetness, but on the paper and on my hand, if I remember correctly, there's like an undertone of sweetness. Nothing overly sweet. It's just kind of there in the background, adding to the mix. And definitely a light wood, like a blonde wood in the background. But that's what I'm getting. Very watery, aquatic, a little salty. Underlying sweetness and a light wood. Smells very, very good. I actually like this one more than Mephisto. I thought it was going to be the other way around when I got them in. And I can tell, like I said, we can get 2 or 3 weeks of maceration. It's going to be beast mode with these extrait de parfums. As of now, like I said, it's just sitting on the couch the other day when I had them on my hands. They were just radiating off my hands, and my hands were sitting on my thighs while I was sitting on the couch. So, just like with Sensual Obsessions, you give it a few weeks to macerate, you really get the performance you're looking for with it. Very, very good. I like this one a lot. I'll probably be doing a review on 40 knots here in the coming week. Maybe Mephisto first, but have a feeling it'll be 40 knots. Very, very good. And then, as you guys know, he always, those of you that have dealt with him before, he always sends everything in boxes. He always writes a little note for you. For you guys. So he did send me 5 samples of a variety of things. Some Tom Fords in here. Let's see. Yeah, there's Lost Cherry. Office One Date for Men. Dior Privé Spice Blend. I mean, there's a whole bunch of random goodies. Killian Black Phantom. There's a variety. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give one of you guys a chance to get these. I'm not even going to open them. I'm not going to spray them. I'm going to keep them in the box. You can have all 5. I believe it's 2 milliliter samples with spray atomizers. So in the comments down below, just put Making Sense. So I'll put it right across the screen. That's the name of his channel. That's the name of his fragrance group. That's just what it is. Just put Making Sense if you want to be entered. That's the only thing in the comment. Okay, for the big giveaway, you guys just don't follow the instructions, so I let it slide because it was such a big giveaway. But in speaking of CK, Colin, and John Wysocki, please email me. Russell, I've already talked to Russell. I'm sending out his Zaharoff today. The other 2 winners, I've tried reaching out to you guys. You haven't gotten me back. John Wysocki and CK, Colin, email me. You guys won. I mean, I'm trying to send this stuff out to you guys. It's not responding. So, like I said, Making Sense down in the comments. And I will choose a winner over the next 48 hours. Same thing. So, on my channel page, when you're on TLTG Reviews channel page, there's Home, Videos, Playlist, Community. That's where you go to see the community post where I announce the winners. It will be in your feed, but if you're just curious, check the community post on my channel page. You can go to it from there. I'll give it 48 hours. So today is Tuesday. On Thursday, I'll make a community post announcing the winner of these 5 samples. And until next time, guys, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. Like I said, Making Sense down in the comments. Somebody's going to get these 5 samples so they can try out some of Densmore's offerings. Shout out to you, Michael. Thank you so much for sending these out to let me try. And he doesn't know that I'm going to give these away, but I figure share the love, let you guys try them too. See if y'all like some of the offerings as well. And until next time, I will say, get your hands on these and give them spray now. Who knows? You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.